So moving on to my tactile. Um, this is you know, the sand because tactile is basically anything they can touch, to have that has different feeling for maybe the autistic children, you know, they want to feel sensations, different sensations. So this is like the sand, and in it has some sticks that it can hold and feel. It has this is just something they can play with and be sure not to cause any hazard for the kids. And this is also like a squishy. It has different textures. Um, when you touch it, they can feel the different textures that it has, and then it can squeeze, and they can have the feeling of squishing. It's very calming for people with autistic, and so on. So I have this. Really, think it's something ring. It's called. They can pull it, and it gives a kind of tactile. They can touch it. This is basically my tactile unit. You dip your hand in the box. It has different stuff that the people with autism, with any kind of special needs, they can touch this to have the feel. It has different ones, so anybody that cannot cope with one touch can easily move on to another kind of touch. um it has this. They can use this, just to have the feel over their body, over their skin. And they can pull this. This can also be, I think, for my pro is it um proprioceptive proprioceptive yeah, that one, because it can pull, and it has that um pull, and that pull effect. In there, there's this fidget spinner. There's the pom pom. They can touch the pom pom and feel it over the body. For people that don't get any kind of allergic feeling or anything, this is another kind of touch. Basically, I have mostly things that I picked around from home. This is for the, they can use it in the kitchen while washing the dishes, and at the same time feel the effect of this. It's really yeah, it's really. And there's this too. You can touch it and feel. It's kind of slimy, but at the same time, it has a calming effect to it. I got this also from, the dollar store. And I know some people can just, it has the feel of a blanket, a small blanket that they can hold on to. And there's the rock. They can touch the rock, or hold it as hold, just to feel the tactile feeling. And this is also very calming. It has different it has different texture to it. And basically tactile is about different textures. So moving on to my taste session, which is the gustatory. um I have the different taste that this is salty, the different taste for the taste bud. That's the salty. I have a cracker, salty cracker, and that's the candy, chocolate candy, chocolate. I think that represents the sweet, and that's the spicy. It's kind of ketchup. It's ketchup, but it has a bit of spice in it. And the apple is sour. I tasted it and I made sure it's sour. It's meant to be sweet, but yeah, it's sour. I looked all over for bitter. I couldn't find anything bitter, so I worked with my medication. It has a bitter taste. Of course, I'm not gonna give it to any birdie, but it's just a representative of what I have here. So sour, they're gonna taste it to have the sour effect and the spicy, just for them to know the different tastes, and the different sensations they get from when they taste everything. So moving on to my proprioceptive, that's the body awareness. So I have the weight for kind of like weight bearing, that they can use maybe any time of the day they go for weight lifting, or just sitting on their chair and lifting this up. It can be children, older adults, or children. Anybody can use it because it comes in different sizes. So this is just going to represent like stress ball. When they're seated, they can just use this to distress. All this here is like under proprioceptive, and that's the egg, because basically what proprioceptive is about is the way they touch things and the way they move things, and basically their awareness of all this stuff, body awareness basically. So you can advise ask um patients, or the person with special needs, to cook in the kitchen, and you watch them to make sure that they are holding the egg um not so hard as not to break it. They have to be able to hold things gently and be soft about holding things, and with beer when necessary, and be able to just distress by pressing holding onto the stress ball. Also, books can represent a proprioceptive stuff that they can use, just basically encouraging them to go around with their novels, teaching them to carry books and novels and stuff like that, and also encouraging them to use the vacuum cleaner, you know, to just clean the house, push it around, pull it around. Anybody can use it, the children, adults, anybody can make use of um, this, just to help them with their vestibular, um, their, their proprioceptive. So after I'm done with my proprioceptive, that is the body awareness. Um, you know, that's how they can touch their nose while closing their eyes. Um, how they can develop the pushing and pulling skills. And also I can, under proprioceptive, this can also be used because it has the pull and pull effect. They can push, somebody can pull on that side while they pull on this side, or they can pull with both hands. It's just going to represent that. So moving on to the vestibular. Vestibular is the movement and balance. So basically, what I have here is like the yoga mat, so they can do different kinds of yoga. They can basically be upside down. Stand with one leg, stand on the upside down way. The trampoline can be used, the indoor trampoline or the outdoor trampoline. Anything can be used just for them to um, you know work on their sense of balancing. So also I have the sticks, the sticks, and basically it's them upping over the sticks one at a time to reach the other end, so that it's going to to see how their balance and their body is coordinated, upping on one leg or on both legs, but basically just jumping over the sticks, and make sure to ensure that they are well coordinated. Also, they can use the scooter. They can use the scooter, the manual scooter. Using stepping on one leg on the ground and the other leg to propel themselves forward. And then there's the ladder toss. Um, it's basically them tossing the ball and making sure it lands on the ladder. It's going to help their muscle, it's going to help their coordination, how they're going to throw things and make sure that it eats on top of the ladder. So basically, that's the eight senses that I've walked through, and yeah, I hope I did a fantastic job. Thank you. Bye.